Welcome to Robot Wars Extreme. Tonight, the ultimate vengeance battle. Plunderbird against Chromalot.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Master of Mayhem, Craig Charles.
This is Robot Wars Extreme, where being the best is just not good enough. To survive here, our robot needs to be stronger, more skillful, and more downright destructive than ever before. Tonight, there's big trouble brewing. So Chromalot are out to prove they're the biggest showmen in town. And Plunderbird, well, they've got something to say about it.
Well, Craig, tonight they'll have to put their metal where their mouth is. The main event is a battle of the showmen in a vengeance battle that's all about the antics off stage rather than the actions in the arena. Also on tonight's show, there's more tag team terror as Cerberus and Thermidor meet the Grease Monkeys from Something and Smidsy. Behemoth meet another pretender for their challenge belt for history. Cataclysmic Variabot meets Panzer Wraith and Exterminator in our monstrous mayhem. And Chaos 2 faces up to a double challenge from two of our European cousins, Belgium and Holland, with their robots, Philippa and Alien Destructor. And finally, the battle that's all about pomp and performance. It's our vengeance battle between Sir Chromalot and Plunderbird 5. And the Plunderbirds are in the pits with a mouthful of moodiness for the Chromalot boys.
Sir Chromalot have said they're the biggest showman in Robot Wars.
Yeah? So where are they then?
I'll tell you where they are. They're at home, scared. Scared of what we'll do to them.
Yeah, because if they turn up...
they'll get turned over.
Well, Sir Chromalot had better get here, because I reckon there's a right Royal Rumble in the making. But until they do, should we get stuck into some tag team terror? Yeah? Alrighty, let the wars begin!
Craig, this for a place in the tag team semi-final. The clean, mean, slipstream Cerberus and Thermidor against the Grease Monkeys of Smidsy and the Something Boys. We've seen these robots before in the war, something proud of their low-tech grunge image, but look at the apps and look at the power. Their teammate here, Smidsy, have always lacked control. They've had signal problems, torched and very rarely getting far in Robot Wars in the past. Cerberus are gleaming, beautiful. Failed to perform though, failed to deliver. But look at their teammate, already in Robot Wars Extreme. Thermidor with the power to toss Behemoth and Stinger out of the arena. They're the stars of this tag team contest.
Well, Jonathan, I'm in the pits with the first tag team pairing. It's Cerberus, the job from where?
From hell.
From hell. And Thermidor. You're an unusual pairing. How did you get together?
We met in the Third War. We've been good friends ever since.
And did you think your robots would complement each other in this particular event?
We will, yeah, definitely.
Cerberus, what do you think of your opponents? Have you checked them out?
Yeah, we went to have a look. The machines are so dirty, all covered in grease, and it's like, it's quite horrible, really.
So what are you going to do with them?
Smashing and cleaning up. We'll take them all to pieces, and then we'll clean the parts individually and give it back to them in little pieces.
Well, that is telling them, isn't it? This is going to be a fight from hell. Well, I'm here with Something and Smidsy, and I don't want to worry you too much at this stage, but your opponents are calling you a bunch of greasy, grimy, dirty no-hopers. How do you feel about that?
Well, apart from the no-hopers, I think they're absolutely right about the dirt. We've got a fair complement of weaponry between us. Horizontal blades, vertical blades, stabbing spikes, wedges, lifting bits, speed, aggression and power.
Are you as confident as your team members?
No problem at all. We're just hoping that they'll run a fair fight, that they won't cheat on us, because we've got everything we need here just to beat them fair and square and just put them into the ground. No problem at all.
Well, they have got the oil. They've got the lobster. This could be a recipe for disaster.
From London, Cerberus.
A metal dinosaur dog with crushing jaw, slashing claws and ramming tail. 24-volt driven top speeds of 18 miles an hour, named after the beast that guards Hades.
We are Team Cerberus. I'm Theo, this is Alex, this is Vass. This beast beast is Cerberus, and he's ready to tear the opposition to pieces. We are the most dangerous machine. We are so dangerous, they keep us in a cage.
From Costasy, Norwich, Norfolk, Thermidor 2.
Shaped like a lobster with claws and a flipper, pneumatic with full gas pressure, a zero turning circle, top speeds of 15 miles an hour, a series semi-finalist last time out.
We're Team Lobster, my name's Dave, this is Ian, this is our robot Thermidor 2. We're angry, we're ready for a fight, keep out of our way.
From cyberspace, Smidsy.
The wheels come from go-karts, the jaws operated by a luxury car seat actuator. They've had radio signal problems in the past. Sorry, mate, I didn't see you. No, sorry, mate, I didn't signal you, SMI DSY.
I'm Mike, captain of Team Ixion. This is Andy on weapons, Robin the driver. This is Smidsy. We've always been tenacious. This year we've got more bite. We're going to smash them up in the ring, leave them to sweep up the pieces.
From Leicester, Something.
A classic, crusty, gorgeous, grungy, greasy bot built for brawling with loving, tender care. Two saws replace the axe from previous wars. Is it something and nothing, though?
We're Team Tetanus. I'm Dig. This is Jeff. This is Paul. Paul's replacing Johnny, because Johnny's lost. Paul, however, has been drafted in to help create the awesome twin discs of death.
Roboteers, stand by.
So, Smidsy with the low centre of gravity, and something likewise also. The controls of Smidsy, Robin Bennett there on the right-hand side, Dig at the controls of something. Cerberus with the crushing beak, its formidable tag teammate Thermidor with the claws and the lifting ramp. Controls of Cerberus, Vass, and Ian Harvey driving Thermidor. And also up against them, our house robots, Bash with the long-range flame of ill fortune, and Shunt with the power bulldozer and the diamond-tipped axe as well. So Smidsy starting off against Cerberus. Don't forget, the other robots cannot come into the arena unless one of these two goes to be tagged. Cerberus pushing Smidsy. Find that difficult at the moment. Smidsy just digging in. Robin Bennett, the robot driver and computer programmer. And there you can see the weapon of Smidsy at the back there. A 10-kilo disc running at 2,500 RPM. Oh, look at that! And shredding into the side of Cerberus. Where they're going here, though, they're bashing against their teammate something. Now, I wonder whether or not Smidsy is already having control problems. On the attack on Cerberus. Cerberus moving away. Smidsy here. That's a long, long run. That's too long. That's suspiciously long. I think they might have been stuck there in front drive, and they have been, and Smidsy are in trouble, which is why something have come out. They weren't technically tagged. Something in the arena, though. And, of course, that is allowed now. Both Cerberus and Thermidor to come into the ring. We've got mayhem. And something is flicked up and over by Thermidor. They spike themselves. Something spikes onto the arena floor, which means they can get no drive whatsoever. They're going nowhere. But that looked promising early on for Smidsy. They got stuck, though, had remote control problems. The ref bot's coming in, and something in Smidsy about to be counted out here. Something is spiked onto the arena floor. We know that Smidsy's all in trouble already, and they're out of it. Something gone, Smidsy gone. Leaving Thermidor and Cerberus to create what mayhem they want. This Thermidor flicking in underneath Smidsy and onto the floor flipper. And they're about to be counted out as well. So it's all over. Smidsy and something have been beaten, and Shunt and Bash, of course, can now come in and wreak havoc. Look at that. This is Shunt with a diamond edge axe. Smidsy is flicked up and over. Oh, let's have a go at the underbelly now. The house robots. Bang! A dent. Well, to be fair, the underbelly held firm. They're out, though, of course, long gone. The pit of oblivion descends. The crowd want them in that pit. And they're not to be denied. Cerberus watches over the gates of hellish torture. And down goes Smidsy.
Well, something happened to something, I tell you. Thermidor and Cerberus, they go through. Right here, guys. Right here. You know, you're not supposed to be in the room at the same time for start. And you guys were breaking all the rules. What happened to your robot?
Well, we got this slight problem.
Really? Design flaw, really, isn't
it? It is, yes, this is indeed a design flaw. Well, normally, you see, most people have a self-righting device, and we merely have flip-resistant ointment.
Yeah, but then again, you go and take on a house robot, and look what happens. I'd like you very much, he just put you in the pit.
I'd like to claim I was in control, but the radio interference is doing it all for me.
Never mind, guys, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Something in Schmitzy. It was quite easy, really, wasn't it?
Oh, well, you know, our robots are both superb. Yeah. You know, he flips, we buy. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And they brought their handbags?
They brought their handbags and they lost them. They lost them to dance around and everything.